But then, so this was the big first segment, right? And boy, everybody's got their game face on. And then we get Jey Uso and Gable. And that was the transition to the spooky part of the program. And I got to honestly, it was, there you go. We love Gable. We know what we got with Jey. So the match happened, and Gable got an ankle lock, and some of the lights start going out. And then people go, ooh. And then some more lights go out. And people go, ooh. And then smoke comes into the ring. Oh. And by the way, the babyface, Jey Uso, rolled out and ran away as quickly as he could.
The smart man in there, once again, ran away. How come Gable's always cornered by these people? The fans are all there. But Gable's like, I have nowhere to go. I'm in a dark alley. What will I do? How about just run into the crowd?
Well, Uso hit the spear, by the way, 1, 2, 3, before he ran out of the arena, because when the lights went out, Gable just dropped his advantage. But yeah, he can run, and then Gable is he's wandering. Even when he wakes up from the spear and he sees the smoke and he sees the ugly girl zombie, he rolls out and he's back. He's back running. He's back walking, running, where he's not running, but he's walking, but he's backing.
It's not even a male zombie. It's a woman. He's running from a woman zombie. It's not some big muscular zombie that's going to kick his ass.
Well, no, because she's got teeth.
She's got a box. Knock the package out of her hand and kick her.
Hold on now. I am not advocating for any kind of interspecies sexuality between humans and zombies here. You let her keep her box.
No, not that box.
She's got
the other box.
If she's got teeth, and if she's a zombie and she bites him, regardless whether he can beat her up or not, then he will have his blood infected and become a brain-eating member of the living dead also.
But if it happens at Raw, they'll probably cover the medical expenses.
Well, that's true, and they're doing a lot with stem cell these days.
That's right. You never know what could happen.
Well, anyway, he ran away finally, and she gave her box was given to the announcers. Michael Cole, I knew he was like that in his younger days, but I thought he had calmed down.
They're the announcers who didn't run away.
No, nobody runs except Gable. And, I forgot to even look, because I was zipping through at this point when she's just going to hand this thing. I think it was to McAfee this time. Were the security guards passed out on the desk, or did you even notice at this point? They've done it so often.
I don't remember if they did it this week.
I'm thinking they should have hammocks.
Really?
Where they really you get the shot of the announcers are still alert and coherent at their desk, but the security guards that are supposed to guard them are asleep in hammocks.
How about having the announcers in hammocks? The first broadcast team ever in hammock together.
Well, you might have a hard time selling McAfee on that in one of those love swings or something with Michael Cole. But anyway, then we had Bronson Reed and Pete Dunn. And Bronson won with a big splash, 1, 2, 3, and then Sheamus ran out and beat him up because he was abusing his privileges. That was the whole first hour of Raw, Brian. We're at the 9 o'clock hour.
The first segment was really, really good. And then it was like AEW. They went right to the spooky segment. Yeah. We went right from the really good right into the garbage can.
Wait a minute. I thought I had a garbage can set. Well, guess that would be the garbage being emptied into the...
I just want to see one of these baby faces turn around and yell, "Stop playing that goddamn piano!
Would you stop playing that piano?
The monsters are bad enough. Stop playing the piano!"
At least it's an easy beat to keep. If you've got a pulse, even if you're on somas, you can bing, bing.
Obviously, the spooky woman came out with a box, presented it to Michael Cole. We would later find out what was in that box. It was not a box of awesome.
No, it was not. I would call this a box of disappointment, what they were given there on that television program there. A box of sameness, a box of regularity, a box of disappointment. You expected it, and that's what you got. It's the same thing you got last time. That's terrible. Every time, Brian, that you get, or I get, or any of the listeners out there get a box of awesome in the mail from boxofawesome.com, it's something different. And you're surprised and you're delighted. It's like Christmas morning. You open it up like a young schoolgirl with a new Barbie doll that you can pet on and dress up and put into strange positions if you like, even if you're a young man.
What?
Between the ages of 6 and 9.
What?
But nevertheless, our friends at Bespoke Post, every month they come up with it. You just go to boxofawesome.com, you take the little quiz, tell them what you're interested in. We've talked about the many items, the Thai from Thailand, Thai moon knives that I just got that are sharper than a serpent's tooth, and the various food preparation items that we have gotten, and the barbecue rubs and sauces, and the other types of knives and swords and various things, and tools, multi-tools, and things that use blacksmithing methods and knife sharpeners and all kinds of things.
You know, if Chad Gable had been getting the box of awesome, he would have been prepared for anything that came at him.
Yes, he would have. He could have taken one of these knives and just and slayed those evil zombies with their brain-eating powers.
Or just cut through the ropes and left.
Yes, well, the ropes are easy to get through. Especially
with a
if
tie
you're as
knife.
athletic as he is.
With a tie knife. That tie knife is sharp, and you can sharpen it.
Once you get out into the crowd, if they're trying to block you so they can see the zombie eat you, then you might have to be carving your way through a wall of human flesh.
With one of their fine bone saws.
That's true. At Box of Awesome, you never know, folks, and you're supporting small businesses because 90% of everything that comes in your Box of Awesome is a small up-and-coming brand that is seeking to reach out and touch the lives of more people around the world, and Box of Awesome is assisting in this process. So that's what you do. You just go to boxofawesome.com and enter the code JCE at checkout, and you get 15% off your very first box with that self-same code of JCE, because that way they know you're in with the program here. And again, you don't have to be like Brian and just talk about, all I want is medieval torture devices.
That is not just like Brian. That is not a true statement.
They've also sent us some fine cocktail and wine tasting items and accessories and glasses and things. Fun for the whole family.
Beautiful candles, actually. Beautiful smelling candles. I really like the candles.
Yeah, well, they're artistically shaped as well and attractive to the naked eye. But no, they smell better than they look, as candles usually do.
But these candles are really good, is what I'm saying.
Yes, they're good. They're good. And try them on Ritz crackers. They're even better. I'll tell you what, boy. So, boxofawesome.com, what's that promo code again, Brian?
JCE.
There you go. 15% off your first box when you sign up right spanking now.
Right spanking now. With Box of Awesome.
Yes,
Promo
we mentioned that.
JCE.
That too.